And well, I guess I'll just have to live with the fact that some people are a little bit better than me. And people always have been better than me. I just never chose to admit it until now. But to Miley, I'm sorry for hurting you all the times I did. I'm sorry for judging you. I'm sorry for making your life more miserable just so mine would be less. I'm sorry for stealing your boyfriend. And I'm also sorry for stealing your best friend at the time. I'm sorry. Joe. Hey, Joe. So, the funny thing is that a couple months ago, I would have apologized for dumping you via Facebook relationship status. And apologized for getting in way over my head in France. But I don't feel like you're giving me like the cold shoulder. I mean, not as much as you used to. You don't hate me as much. You were never one to hold a grudge, which is what I loved about you like so much. I still do. But you and I both know we were always better as friends. I feel like I needed a boyfriend. And in France, I needed someone to fill that void that wasn't there. And you were. So I chose you. Whoa, that was weird. So I chose you as my next victim. And even though we only lasted a couple of weeks, you lifted my spirits. Made me forget about everyone and everything and gave me a great time in one of the most romantic cities in the world. Joe, you're one of my best friends and one of the only people who hasn't completely turned on me or that I haven't completely pushed away. And you're still here. I can truly count on you for anything and everything, and I lay 100% of my trust in your hands. I love you, Joe. So, I think it's Nick's turn. Did I cover everybody? Got Justin, got Miley, got Demi, got Ari, Joe. Yeah, Nick. I'm so worn out and so goddamn tired of repeating the same thing. Me and Nick have a lot of issues that we both need to work on. I'm working on mine here. And since I haven't talked to Nick in a while, I don't necessarily know how he's handling his. Probably having the time of his life fucking day and night with my ex-best friend. Sorry. That was a little inappropriate and uncalled for. And I shouldn't really still be mad about it. But back to just Nick. Like I said, me and Nick both have issues. We both have problems. And we both need to solve them on our own. But me and Nick's relationship can't be digested with the naked eye. You have to go deep down into the roots. And if you're an outsider, meaning if you're not me, Justin, Nick, and maybe Ari, depending on, if she's thought about it all, and which she probably hasn't, but me and Nick are the most sick, masochistic couple you will ever meet. Or ex-couple, whatever. But we're also probably the most fantastic. We just get each other. And no matter how many times we hurt each other, we always have that deep connection. we know. We spit venom and use fighting words and put knives in each other's backs and sometimes right smack dab in the middle of each other's chests. But we know. We know. Oh God. I feel like I'm in the middle of an Eminem song. Anyway. Me and Nick are broken up. For now. And hopefully for a while. He can go fall in love with Ariana and have the time of their lives, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they got married and had kids and they could live this amazing fairy tale. Then, I could take Aubrey with me to New York and live in the loft that I've been saving up for years of waitressing money for, overlooking the amazing city where I just got a photographer job, and find some guy who doesn't know about my terrible past and will love me for the person I've become, and we can raise me and Nick's beautiful daughter together and... Wait. I said Nick's, didn't I? Yeah, I'll come back to that. And we can live happily ever after, and we'd all go our separate and we can live happily ever after, and we'd all go our separate ways. Until, Nick becomes a famous rock star. And, he'd probably have a concert in New York, and I'd go out of curiosity, go backstage for old time's sake, and then, voila, we're back together for the millionth time. That's how me and Nick work. We always come running back. Whether we want to or not. Like magnets. Or something. It's just how it is. We're inspirable. So, I should write an apology for Nick, like I did for everyone else, but I don't feel I need to apologize. I feel like with the nasty words full of hatred we've yelled back and forth for years, I think it's pretty even. And I think Nick is smart enough to know that I still love and care about him, and he doesn't need some silly apology and a really techie video to prove that. Now do you, Nicky?